check. YouTube check. 1, 2. Check, check, check. YouTube check. 1, 2. YouTube check. Daryl, did I bomb it on that chart? Like it started moving all in the wrong area, or is it doing anything remotely to what I spoke about? Break it to me, man. Break it to me hard. check it 1 2 check it 1 2. Please let me know that you can hear my voice, team. Now that the camera is active and YouTube is also active. What's up, Jen? Good to see you there. Queenie Mama, what's up with you? What's up, Daniel? Hey, Daryl. Good to see everybody in here. So, guys, yeah, I was gonna say this was part of a class. There was a theory here, right? Should we open at the areas of around 683? That did not happen. So since we did not open at 683, we can just go ahead and what's up, man? Good to see you there, buddy. But where did I know that from, bro? Oh, that wasn't Robin Williams, was it? Did he say, was he the one that said that? I'm totally missing it, man. I'm missing it. Oh, it is Robin Williams, bro. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Yeah, so this is you know, not something that's presently happening here, guys. So there's a lot of dynamics. There are a lot of dynamics that are playing here today, team. First of all, this is the first day of Christmas. December 1st has arrived. Of course, we have a very, 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 very scary late Fed speak, right? Today would be Jerome Powell at you know, in the wee hours. And so that would be about 8 p.m. Pacific time. And that would be 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern. Sebastian, what's up, buddy? So, is it just me or is it cold this morning? Dude, no. Yeah, it is cold. It is cold. This is one of the first times I do not have my independent AC unit on here in the studio. It's not on. And the only thing that I always just keep on, like, as default is just the fans on the GPU, and that's just about it. But yeah, man, it feels great. I'm wearing like a sweater right now, man, and I'm like, ooh. So yeah, this is a good thing. So anyway, team, yeah, I can go ahead and get rid of this. Just get rid of this thesis here, right? And just leave. Let me see. Yeah, the levels. These are macro levels down there, right? Macro liquidity zones, macro resistance, and macro support. At least for your swing high. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be a swing high, swing low. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and determine where the heck the markets are going. They're calling for snow to where are you, brother? Okay. At least we can catch an idea over, you know what? We'll take a look at the entire market. We still have Tesla to look at, right? A lot of people currently still open on that. So let's keep that in mind. Let me see. Oh, dude, you are Gilroy. Dude, 46 and snowing. Damn, it won't snow here unless it's like 37 or 29. And it rains. It needs to rain. It needs to rain in order for it to do that here in Palmdale, California. We've had a few snow-ins, right? But nothing like you guys, man. Nothing like you guys. We've only had about, what? The max I've seen is around 14 to 15 inches. 30 degrees there. Oh, no, dude. Right here with us is probably around the 40s right now. And I think it may have been around 35 last night. Not that bad. I know that some of you out there really have it serious. It's not that bad here. But trajectory here, guys, on the SPY, at least we'll get to know what the broader markets are doing here. We are approaching, let's see, Euro close is coming in about 9 minutes. Let's see. We have validated upside on the hourly time frame of a bi-hourly time frame. Wow, we have a validated upside on the bi-hourly of momentum 1. And there's, yeah, we're waiting for, yeah, okay, I see. We're 38 minutes to go, so we're waiting for the next target. This is making me feel like we kind of floored. Hang on though. Don't make that decision just yet. Hold on. Let me see. I got it. Yeah. GME is at its prior day's pre-market high. Heads up on that, okay? I have I'm keeping track of it just in case for you guys. We still have a target of about 2364. Potentially today, maybe today. Okay, but let's see. SPY's trajectory from the immediate short term. We're gonna take it right from the very, 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 very granular spot of 2 minutes. And okay, we do have a little bit of expansive behavior here with upside on stochastic momentum. That doesn't look bad at all. Okay, 3-minute time frame does have that upside still. 1 minute 30 seconds for the 4 minute. Definitely catering to an upside as well. 5-minute time frame upside. That looks good too. Okay, and let's see, 7 minutes to close a 10-minute time frame. I'm suggesting upside on that. 15-minute time frame still, man, expanding here, and we are retracing, and it does have an upside on that. Very curiously enough. 20-minute time frame expanding this. Oh my goodness, are you serious? We still have upside on that. Nice. I think we may have floored, guys. Hold on, we're gonna validate that. Still upside in the 30-minute time frame. Hourly time frame has it should be up. Yeah, by hourly time frame upside, we kind of already knew that. This is still kinked to the upside. 3 hours of upside still on. What? The 4-hour time frame closing in 36 minutes, still upside. This is absolutely still upside here too. Oh no, nice. Okay, great. Yeah, that gives us about 6 hours of upside total. That means that we would have a run from the opening of the 6-hour bar, which would be just about that 681.46. That would take us to an ATR top of about 686.27. 686.27. Wow. Okay, so let's see where that is. 680. Okay, yeah, the major pivots are still in there. 686.06 to 686.86 are the hard targets, confluent with 1.618 and your 2 fib. Okay, there we go, guys. So yeah, I expect this to retrace in about 6 minutes or now, and that would be based on the hourly closure of the SPX and the 30-minute closure of the SPY. Let's see. It's already at support there. Hold on. If there is, guys, if there is an actual retrace on this, then yeah, we may be looking for 679.95. And should there be a deeper bottom on this, then we could look at 678.78. Right, definitely not a promise, because I'm not seeing these downsides as critical as they're appearing here. The wider the downside here, the more volatility it's showing. So I am seeing expansion. I'm just not seeing like the biggest. Actually, you know what? Let me look at that daily. I'm on a 6 hour. I gotta remember that 6 hour. Oh my goodness. We're still about an hour. Guys, we're only about 35 minutes away from lunchtime. And lunchtime NYSE, typically by that time, we're running anywhere between 45 and 55 million in volume on the SPY. And the SPY only has around 19.72 million. So it's a bit illiquid. And those usually present trap days, guys. Okay, so that's a lot of there can easily be a lot of I wanna say manipulation, right? But the people or the institutions that trade bigger volume, that just means that they can kind of swing the price a little bit easier than normal. So I would be I would be careful here, but it is, the math is showing, guys. The math is showing as continuation. This is okay. I'm going to draw the focus here. Okay, guys. This is where I think the supports can be. That does not mean full port at this focus zone. It means you have to wait for the validation for continuation, right, guys? So just about right. How dare you? I hear that little guy stomping everywhere. Oh, my funny little dude. Okay. And your bottom, yeah, your bottom target. These would be like the probable entries, guys. For a long. As I think we may be in a stable enough place to consider the long from from after this small pullback. And the reason why I say that is because, typically, Powell's going to speak like way later, bro. He's going to speak at around, you're in Long Beach, right? You're here in LA. That's going to be around 8 p.m. Pacific time. Yeah. So yeah, for us, bro, that's going to be around 8 p.m. for us. 5 p.m. for the East Coasters, and yeah, so I'm, guys, the focus on this. This is what I'm trying to tell you, that there could be entry conditions or entry opportunity at this point for calls, right? For the upside. I wouldn't really trust in holding these calls, right? Because there could be a lot of foul play. But there could be opportunity in here, but just know that I don't mean for you to enter like full bore here. I do mean for you to kind of gauge. This is what I meant yesterday, guys. And what I was trying to teach you regarding what I will teach you even more in the scalpers market, which, by the way, has a great turnout already, team. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to start that with you. It just means that you would have to rate the risk of the day and how it feels against how much you're trying to put in, right? So in these types of situations, I would really consider sizing down. Still with a bullish edge, right? Still with all that there, just with a cautiously bullish mind. Okay, team. So that's really what I'm trying to say here. Potential entry 680.52 to 679.96. Bottom side and potential liquidity grab at 678.79. Heads up, because right around these times, around anywhere between now and about an hour and a half, or really just between 11:30 and 11:30 and 1, or 11:30 1:30 Eastern time. That's all news time, right? That's all catalyst time. So at any moment in these areas here, there could be a shift to the market. Heads up, GME about to break out from that prior day's pre-market high. Looking pretty good. I suspect that because of the time, it may fail a little bit here, just retrace and then continue, right? So that would be, yeah, your 4-hour time frame GME top 22.49, and that's what? KD, yes I am. You know what? Hold on, guys. Here, I'm gonna ask this right here. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check. Checkity. Check 1 2. Check. You maybe accidentally muted him, bro. Oh my goodness. I am gonna do this this quick little check here, guys. There's always this little hold on. Let's see. Yeah, it does happen. But it also happens too. But Katie usually hears me. Right. So, and Ninja, he's the best. Okay. Let me do this here, guys. I do have an update to do. Give me about, 30 seconds to finish this download. Financial, come up here, buddy, please. Let me just do this here real quick. It's a tiny one. It's saying just a few. It's saying just a few megabytes to download and stuff. Hold on. Let me do this. Jen, hook me up, please. Come to me. Thank you. And hold up. Let me just finish this thing, and I'm gonna be right back in. Hold on. Yeah, I do have a stupid update. Me too, though. I need to do this, or else I'm not gonna even be heard on anything else. Hold on, buddy. YouTube check. YouTube check 1 2. How is it now? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. I got my monitors up. Yes, I can see myself. My goodness, let's go. Oh, this is so much better. Yes, sir. Wow, this is cool. I'm liking this. Absolutely, absolutely. You guys can hear me? Everything goody? Let's see. Nice, guys. Let's go. Okay, awesome. Guys, heads up on the 8-hour close. 3 minutes to go here, guys. I know that, right? I know that we can always just pull back here on the SPY and then validate it, validate some of these supports here, right? But KD, but for everyone, brother. I'll put it here right now. So I'm looking at this as it looks like a back test, right? Yeah, you did? Yikes. That sucks. Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and post this. Should you have any issues, right, with the audio, guys, here you go. Use this link right over here. Is that not it or what? Whoa. The link didn't. Oh, I see. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let me get rid of that. Delete. Here you go. Okay, yeah. Should there be any issues, guys, with your stream, try this link over here, guys, for the audio and for all that good stuff, right? Try this link in the chat, and very likely you'll be able to hear me. Okay, so let me come back to this. Right. So it looks like a back test, guys, but remember that when we're talking about day trading strategies, as soon as price action. Let me see where it's going to be. There's going to be, there's a space in here, right, where you can start capitulating a little faster. And it would be right about this zone here. Okay? So the reason why this zone is because you have a body here, right? And you have a wick down here that aligns with this body here and these bodies here. So that creates a little box. Man, my voice. That little box there, guys, should that, as soon as you enter here, there's going to be an immediate downside to test this bottom of around 681.48. As soon as that 681.48 gets tested, you're just going to quickly retrace here to a 61 to 81.68, and then this would continue to the downside almost without confirmation. So that it would be instant. Now, the other probability is that we're just building a bull flag here, either 5-minute time frame or 10-minute time frame, but these could still fail, right? We're talking about immediate short term. There is a bit of a, it doesn't look like the best formation in the world, as it could be also considered a rising wedge. But if it is what I think it is, then we're pretty much good to go here, guys. And this would be a bull flag, and this would be a continuation to the upside. But still have to watch out with the probabilities of this being hold on. Let me give you this here. Just about this. With the probabilities of it just being a rising wedge. So if it's not a rising wedge, and we're just using this as a right angle triangle, right? So this right angle triangle after a downside here would kind of mark off this is a little bit of trickery, I gotta say. This would mark off the floor, and this would be continuation to the upside. Now, 5-minute time frame is about to shift to that upside. 4-minute time frame is also showing a little bit of a shift there too. Hang on. Okay, yeah, lunchtime just hit. We have upside in the 2-minute and the 3-minute time frame. Let's see the 2-minute real quick. I can, okay, yeah. All right, so still be very careful here at the resistance, guys. I guess the bull thesis would be to break and validate above the areas of 682.45. That's going to be your day's high. Okay, now the day's high is, let's see, what is it confluent to? Well, nothing so far, nothing too close here, but yeah, really need to break above this in order for us to continue. And that's, I mean, that's a hard rule. And you guys can see me and hear me, all right? Everything good? Okay. All right, guys. So as long as we're not breaking above, then we still kind of belong to the to the bears. So heads up. Remember, as soon as you enter in here, as soon as you enter in this area here, guys. In fact, I'm going to just go ahead and correct this just a little bit. 681.65, 681.48. If you enter in this area, there'll be a quick drop, right? And then a quick recovery and then another continuation. And then this would prove a bearish formation. And this would likely, it'll likely show us its true nature. And you know what? I think it's probably going to be from this point here. And I think that's, oh yeah, this is way better. This is way, way better. There we go. And now we're at a more proportionate point of the triangle here. There we go. Okay, team. Heads up. Please be very careful on this, okay? I mean, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't had one single trade today, okay? These days here, I tend to not trade. Okay, it's up to you, right? It's up to you. I'll try to, be as good as I can be here, but it's still something that you should know. All right, team. So, yeah. All right. So anyway, let me, I'll take a look at that for you, buddy. Let's see. Is crypto still dying? Let's see. I need to go. Where are you? Spot price, Coinbase. Okay. And I've also been very interested in that. Yeah, Michelle brought it up, but like, I've also been very interested in that WLFI ticker, as that's the one. It's one that that's Trump's, right? Have you guys done any studies on that? Because it, if there's upside on, it would be correlated to Bitcoin. So if there's upside, I mean everything is, but what I mean, it's specifically correlated to Bitcoin and MSTR and I guess just everything Trump media. So if we are finding the bottom sides of crypto, then that WLFI ticker may actually have a huge upside advantage as well. I'm just putting it to you that way, dude. Let me get a sip of water here, guys. My voice is really making me feel like non-confident. Wow. Okay. All right. So yeah, whoa. Okay. Nice. It feels like it really, really wants to break, team. I mean, I can't. Oh, dude. I can't tell you to go in until it breaks, right? So in the bullish side, guys, this side of the trade would need that validation. Okay, so in this case, yeah, there would be validations required. Anyway, so let me go ahead and check on that ticker symbol AIOZ real quick and do the Coinbase spot price. And just in case on the side here, I'm going to leave open the Bitcoin price. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, guys. So it looks like on Bitcoin, we already grabbed an 83,814. We were talking about anywhere between 81 and 84. So, or 81 and 83, I think it was, right? So we're around there already. And I can see that it does have correlation. Hold on. Let's figure out the bottom side. Look, MSTR looks like an upside, right, Seb? Check it out, Jen. Jen was noticing it too just a little bit ago, bro. She was just messaging me saying that I think I'm bullish MSTR. Okay. Yeah, so if we're talking AIOZ, guys, I'm going to go ahead and check on some equities right after this here. But we are probably at a floor here. This is, I'm talking about capitulation levels here, guys. So if we fail, I mean, really here, okay, this is the most dangerous entry and probably the most, it would be the most dangerous entry and the most profitable entry ever. So it really could be here. Okay. And we just got the 198 that we were talking about on, or was it? Or I think we went 184, or what did we do? Yeah, wow. Yeah, XRP, guys, we got that bottom side, 198,546. It actually made it to 198,284. So this might actually be a bottom side here. Man, I'm feeling that people can't hear me at all. That sucks. Check. Let's see. You see a 153 on XRP? I mean, damn, we could, I guess, equally. MSTR position. Oh, I see. Yeah, guys, I would, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what to do, of course, team, but if I have anything I guess I can share with you, it would probably be that, we're probably there. We are probably there, at the floor, and, light entries could be had. And of course, you know, I'm nervous as all heck, right, guys? But scared money don't make money. You know, that, of course, that's incredibly ridiculous to say, but guys, I just got to tell you that I think we're probably at these lows, at the local lows. We're probably done. If there is further downside, guys, it's probably going to happen in the next 20 minutes. And in the next 20 minutes, we're going to be getting the closure of the hourly time frame on the SPX, which could pressure everything just a little bit lower before we can come up. And now that's also pertinent to AIOZ, to where this is already at really already at that floor. Should it have that continuation to the downside, I believe it may be in light of closing up that time frame on the index. And I have to adjust the target just a little bit. And I think we just, okay, yeah. I'm going to adjust it to this point. And I'm going to say that should it have further, should it have further downside? Let me, actually, one more time frame. This is it, right? That I don't think I have anything more to the trade here. Yeah, oh man. This is your equal reaction right here. We are really there. Okay, so your total condition here for potential risk on, it may not do 1065, but I think that you're already at that. I think you're already at that point. So here you go. This is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm feeling. Let's see. Your focus, 1079. Primary target would be 1087. And there is, this is the only thing that could prevent price action from getting down there again. It would be the opening and closing bases of these candles right down here. So that's a zone that can maybe prevent price action from getting down there. I'm going to go ahead and mark it off. Just about like that. And let's get the zone down here so that everybody is in the know, right? Let me slap it on there. Okay. You got it at 1175. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. This is okay. These are normal fluctuations. Okay, perfect. Well, almost. Yeah, brother, I think that this would be your bet here. Keep a close eye on it. Should there be continuation to the downside, of course, always have a plan, right? Know to manage your risk. But AIOZ, I think it's around there. I think it's at its lows here. Anywhere in these areas. And this might actually have an explosive upside here pretty soon. Okay. All right. There you go. So that is it for AIOZ. Potential support bottoms at these areas here. And this could introduce a probable entry condition as well. You got it, buddy. It ain't no problem. It ain't no thing, man. So I'm going to leave it like this for you. Okay, bud? Let me just print it out and put it in the chat real quick. And I'm talking about immediate short-term supports like this is like a day trade because that's how close we are. It really is, I mean, at an incredible proximity here. AIOZ. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Let me give a quick look to... I want to give the SPY a quick look here. MSTR going to fill that gap at 150? I think so. We're going to take a look at MSTR next. Let me see the... I want to see how the SPY is going against it. Oh. Yeah, it would really have to... Oh, man. It would really... Yeah, let me come back to that. So let me see... That is a potential unless you have retail just completely buy it. There is a catalyst coming, and that's one is today and one on the 10th. And then what about the ETFs? Is that something that's going to happen soon, guys? Please let me know. I'm really curious. I don't know. Okay. Oh, it just did that thing that I told you guys. Here it is, guys. Okay, we capitulated into that bottom. It came right back up here, right? And this may show continuation to the downside. If it really does that, right? If it comes back in again and it fails it, that would be the shot here to continue down lower, right? But so far, it's acting like a support. And if it really is a support, then that means that we found the triangle, and this could likely be a continuation to the upside. Resistances are all over here, right? All of this is resistance where it's at. So let's see what the conviction looks like here. All this here is resistance. If it breaks it, man, that's cool. But if it doesn't, that means bear entries. And likely it'll push it down, but we don't know yet, right? And let me pick up the chart here for MSTR2. Oh my goodness. That is a close one, guys, especially when you're having the SPX close in 30. I'm going to bring MSTR on the other chart. Yeah, guys, I think this may be a downside. That's really, really close. Oh my goodness. Let me see here, 15. This is your 20-minute time frame, 1 minute to go. Spinning top dojis everywhere. Yeah, it's a 50-50 here, guys, that it goes up or down. Can you believe it? 3-hour time frame, 41 minutes to go. That is messed up. Spinning top doji on a 4-hour just opened. Oh, man, I mean, technically speaking, that spike could go a little bit lower too. But it's not certain just yet either. 6-hour time frame. The 8-hour could also go a little deeper. Although it did retrace at a pretty good point. Oh, dude. Yeah, guys. I really can't tell which way it wants to go. It feels like upside, but then also you have this like bi-hourly time frame hanging man here, right? The hanging man would introduce downside, so you would peekaboo, right? You would come right back down, validate resistances somewhere here, potentially at that 681.91, and then continue downside, as this would mark off a local top. 30-minute time frame. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so the 30-minute time frame is closing in about 10 minutes, and that's where I'm thinking that the SPX may take over. Oh man, and that's where the formation is really the same, man. Like I can't even force it. I really can't even force this thing like upside. Oh man, this one's interesting. The only thing that I can think of, guys, is this. Right? No, not today. It's going to be on the 10th Destiny. Today we're going to get his feels on it, though. So this is what I'm thinking here, guys. Maybe this could have been your 5-minute, your double bottom. and also higher low. And so within this, with this formation itself, you're already looking at your local tops, which would be the 68.51. And what is happening here is precisely, what we spoke about a little earlier. The man, come on, the breakout of the triangle. This thing, but there is, it's just so slightly different here on the SPY. Very, very slightly different. My goodness, man. Yeah, that's a weird one here. Yeah, team, heads up. 7 minutes, this thing will start making a decision here. And should it be the hourly of the of the SPX, then that already retraced to its 50%, but it also is retracing at the right time. Yeah, it's within your 7 to 9, even 14 minutes. And it's sitting at some supports. This would be downside. Let's see one more time. Probably upside 3 minute. Upside 2 minute, 3 minute. These look bearish. It would just be upside worth around 4 minutes. So that's giving you a top side of what? 68.36.97. Again to the top. A 4 minute time frame is giving you a 68.36.97. I don't believe it. And if anything, I think this may be more of a dead cat bounce than anything, guys. That's what it feels like. Double top formation, dead cat bounce, but oh, and man, if we are below resistance here. Geez. Okay. I'm starting to feel a little more bearish than anything, guys. So I would just be careful. I would just be super careful, man. This one is not easy to read. And should this continue to the downside based on the formation that it's in, I can give you a target here. But since they are very familiar in their positioning, SPX target. Yeah. I would say hard target on the SPX would be roughly 68 to 21.98. If it breaks below this area here, of course, the 68.27. And yeah, the SPY is also doing that same thing. We're at about resistance again, right? Just like we were on the last time. All this is resistance. So if we're measuring, if we get a measured move here from the SPY to the downside, just give you this real quick, and I'll go ahead and take a look at MSTR. Downside target on this would actually be around 680.67, otherwise known as 680.52. And that's still part of the thesis here. So this would have, this would potentially have one more test. The area that would stop price action from continuing, actually, oh, man. There's a soft support here, guys, a really soft support. And I don't think it's going to, it'll probably retrace it a little bit, but this is very soft at 681.01. 678.18 is what you have. I have around a 678, 79 too. Right, so that would be the measured moves from the triangles, right? Well, let's see how it happens, team. Statistically speaking, the SPX would take this thing to the top side, but we still have around 4 minutes to close that hourly. Not sure that we're going to make it too far on that upside. We still have a lot of resistance to kind of get through here, but anything can happen, right? Other than this, MSTR, I want to take a look at it real quick. Let's see what it has for us. Ooh, oh, damn. The anything can happen is happening right at the last 4 minutes. That's crazy. Like you don't have follow through until 3 minutes. It feels like a trap almost. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me you just false. It was like a false breakout on everyone here. At least give a few more dollars, man. Wow. Oh my goodness. No. Crazy stuff. We have around 1.5 minutes to go. Oh my goodness. And I'm not playing this, guys. Oh my goodness, man. No, don't do that. No way. That was such a powerful upside, and for it to just fail like that is crazy. 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes to go. You gonna try some puts here? I guess it would be it, huh? Dude, watching this price is just insane right now, man. Like, that was a lot of follow through, but then it fails? Wow. I mean, technically speaking, it would still be a 50% prior bar pull, right? But I mean, to fall beneath major supports, that becomes weird. $6.78. You got to get the peekaboo. Oh my goodness, man. And then breaking below this would be the key, and then also, yeah, breaking below this I want to know as it does it. I want to read MSTR here real quick. And another, of course, I'm just marking off the targets that I would like for it to break. So number one, breaking this gives you the probability of an upside here. The 30-minute time frame just closed. So I wonder if this is going to be the peekaboo now on the SPX. The hourly time frame, sorry. There we go. A little bit higher of a peekaboo. Break below this 68.32.10, and then you're rocking and rolling for those puts again. Okay, we just passed the SPY area that I just talked about, that I wanted to see it pass. Right, the first one is out of the way. Ooh. Second one out of the way. It's so, man, it like flashed down here. Let me see that one more time. can't even say that it feels that weak. It just feels like it's down. It feels like it's downside, but I can't even say that it feels weak. It's still within the parameters of a breakout, right? That's my only worry. And also, what is it looking like? I hope that's not your typical bull flag here. Even your 20-minute time frame could still do it, but 680. Let me see. The top side of the hour, oh, man, that's a lot of space up. That's a lot of space to the upside. The warrants are stable. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Let me give MSTR a quick look. Let's see, bi-weekly time frame. 4 days to close. Let me see the 3 week on this. We have 4 days to close as well. 18 days. And 4 days also on a 6 week. I know that there's that 150 whatever, 151 or 152 gap, right? I know it's there. Let's see. This thing is way, way oversold, man. I mean, big time oversold. See, that's what I was thinking, bro. I was actually thinking that it would try for a 133.16. Let's see. All right, screw it. I'm gonna do it through volatility. You mean, Seb, like it could do one more downside? Or it looks finished with the downside that it. I'm looking. There's a massive 5-day gap that we're supporting from. You're thinking a little more downside? Okay. Let's see. That 130. Oh my goodness, dude, no way. Let me see this in a larger time. Hold on. And then I'm just going to do volatility on this, dude. This is a 1 week time frame. Let me do a monthly. Because we just got the new month, right? So this would technically be a peekaboo. But then also you're, man. Dude, I really don't want to see that, man. But discretion is actually leading me towards a 103.10. Hang on. I want to make sure that that's not true. 103.10 to just about. Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. just about a one. It would be so close to that thing at 138.77. Oh, dude, the SPY looks like it's going to break that top. But that would also be a peekaboo right around those points. It just crossed the top resistance. Okay. Okay. I have the major zones now. And I think that's really all that yeah, one more area. Oh yeah, we'll do it. 131.30. Let's go, bro. Nice. Okay, that's fine on MSTR and stop. Almost there, team. Hold on. Okay, I think that they're, with the exception of this area, this can be the one spot that can turn price right around. It may stop price action from continuing. The high of this month, which would be right at about 153. Let me see. Closing valuation on this would be 152.45. So right around that 153 area. Right? Yeah. These are the zones. Hold on, team. Hold on. Just it's the school calling. I'm going to put the targets here on anyway, though. Hold on. At this point, team, you know, you're about 30 seconds to closing. I think it was the buy hour. Sorry, the 3 hour time frame. I would probably just remove around 80% the position here, and as this could go up for a peekaboo towards this top side in about 9 seconds, right? So got you know we got kind of close there to that 158.70. We got to 158.80. I'm still not certain of the upside on this, right? I'm just saying that for the immediate short term, at this closure, we never know if it's going to peekaboo all the way to the top there on a 3 hour time. Right, this is what it would look like. Oh, never mind, right? Actually, that 3 hour time frame is huge. Wow. But still, right? But still, it's a closure of a major time frame. Hold on. Did it just do it? It just stopped us, right? Nice. Yeah, that I'm telling you, man, that discretion at the closing of these time frames, they would retrace. Wow, see? Man. Was anybody playing this and did you get out when I said? I know this one's kind of tough, right? I guys, I haven't played anything all day. I haven't played anything all day myself, but this was yeah, closing it out right around here was a good move. Very, very good move. Sebastian, why haven't you told me, bro? I would have totally freaking been charting it some more for you. The upside, you know, the upside targets are still what I mean, the 23.65. We still have that upside going. Devil Dog, what's up, buddy? And then Devil Dog mentioned to us AMC the other day, right? And I was talking about to wait for the pullback on this, and it's looking not bad either, right? So it pulled back, closed the prior day's gap from the opening, or retraced to. I mean, there was another gap to close here too, right? Wow. Is she gonna drop? Oh, let's go take a look. What about those, buddy? Let me go down to the 15-minute on this. Okay. Oh, you know what? The spy now the spy is starting to look like oh, they're pumping. I mean, if we use something smaller, this is starting to look like a rising wedge now, guys. I mean, actually, though, you know, I don't know if I could follow. I don't think I could follow it like this, right? But as it is too, it feels too close. I may be able to run it like this. Yeah, even like this here, guys. Yeah, I may be able to do it like that. And then we got the beginning of. Hold on, just a sec. Yeah, I bet, buddy. I bet. I feel like I feel like the downside, look at this. Look at this. If I'm playing a counter trend, then it may be like this. And yeah, we are at resistance here. Liquidity tops could absolutely be right around. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Yeah, liquidity tops could be right around that 682.79, but I don't. Let's do it through volatility, yeah? Okay, 2-minute time frame does have an upside, but it's contracting. 36 seconds left to close that. The gap would be between the 682.52 to 682.81. Okay. The upside continues for how long, though? 3 minutes, let's see, 4 minutes. 50% up, let's go. It would just be, let's see, 5-minute time frame still with that up. Come on, fill it. Okay, almost. 15-minute time frame tilting. Still tilting, wow. Huge hammer candles, potential 50% retraces of all those. Hourly time frame, still on the up by hourly time frame. Still on the up. Hang, maybe that 4-hour, but I don't think. Hold on. Okay, that would be a total of 6 hours upside from the opening of the 6-hour bar. That would give us a top side of 686.33. Damn, dude. Heads up, guys. I would probably watch out with those puts. If there is any type of something, 4 minutes from now, we have the 10-minute close. Ten-minute time frame just retraced to the 50%. And also, what time is it? Yeah, careful, team, careful. This is feeling like it wants to. This is feeling like it wants to break out. Heads up. I'm not catching any downside until about the 6-hour time. And when that 6-hour time frame closes, that may actually flip into a bullish thing. The hard target, it's not too far, but it is a range. So you have 682.89, and I think I marked that off already, to about 683.24. You have a liquidity grab at around 683.73 as well. Let me see. I just double marked all the same targets. The true target should be 686, but there's a lot of resistance in here. Okay, and the second, I guess the final condition would be this. If we start breaking, dude, if you start breaking above 684.50, you almost won't have any holdback on this from reaching 686. But we're still at resistance here, right? We're still looking for that 680, those tiny targets. Price action 6. Hold on. Yeah, Yeah, your daily, dude, your daily time frame is yeah. In order for any of this to happen, it needs to break that top. The high of day is just around that 680 two 682.80, and then your resistance is right at 682.73. MSTR is following the SPY right now, dude. You know, getting these getting the exit right around here was super important. But that's I had no idea that this was correlated to the SPY. I wasn't looking at the SPY really. Also the SPY feels like it's at a resistance now. We just hit that 682. You know, the one that we were talking about, 682.50s. It just tapped it. Breaking above that 682.50 will take you to 683.73. Yeah, I would see the thing. I would size down immediately. I would size down 50% more or whatever, just in case you have that exposure, right? So you can slow down that rate by a lot, or we can just re-enter. Should we get to higher positions? Yeah, MSTR and the SPY are completely running together. That was the 682.50 resistance, right? There we go. Heads up, guys. This is looking like it wants to break that thing. Wow. Remember the 6-hour target is 686, but I see resistances at 682.73 to 682.89. But 6 hours of upside is what I'm presently seeing. Whoa. Seth, did you hedge? Or did you pull out? Okay, good. Devil Dog, you got out on that, buddy? Yeah, the pullback's coming down to 682.58 just around now. Yeah, okay, yeah, that would be a massive recovery. Just right around these points here. These could be a support now. Nice. Okay, so now what was mentioned? PMI fight. So the dollar faces further weakness. So if we're looking DXY downside, you know, that's kind of inverse the market. So that would be upside equity. Lululemon moving. It appears as though almost everything is moving too. Let's give a look to your let's see, to the heat map. Sorry guys, I want to get the heat map out here. Let's see. Okay, Nvidia with a massive recovery. Netflix at 1.25% up. Apple looks like it's trying to recover, and I'm wondering if these two, Microsoft and Google, are starting to. Beyond is moving up with big volume. That I'm gonna kick that thing in the balls. You're like an oracle. Where is it? Next to Amazon is not 0.73 up. Team, I'm wondering if everything wants to kind of recover. And what time is it though? Let's see. Yeah, number one, this head and shoulders formation on Oracle would be an invalidation because of where it's built. In a big time frame. Okay, so the prior month had all that upside, dude. I mean, yes, I see the downside, but from 185.70 all the way up to 202, you know, like $16, $17 of that, brother, it's a lot. So this would start cascading towards that upside. There's your immediate short-term formation. Absolutely, brother. I think well, number one, yeah, this thing has a little bit of a psychological thing going towards it. And I would say that I would like to see it with less candles, really, but because it looks like it has around 3 different targets based on a formation like this. So the first target would be something like this. Should it be that this thing comes up like this, right? Then you have your shoulders up here. If that's the case, target number one would be target one would be roughly around 232.20. The secondary move on this would be just it would be a trend line like this here. This would be your secondary target. They're both, I mean, they're viable targets. So I would say 222. And then the hard target on this, I mean, very likely it would probably be right around that 229.01. Let me get rid of that. And also, there's your broadening wedge, buddy. Very, very, you know, I mean, we could absolutely concentrate it some more, but it is there. So I'm wondering if this is planning a whole reversal here soon. I hate that I have all those drawings everywhere right now, but it is what it is. Just about like this, right? We have the exit strategy too. I would say, yeah, just about like this here. And this thing, yeah, I can make it all the way up there too. If anything, I could probably just do it from the inside. And then just favor those two lower ones, yeah, like this. There you go. This, yeah, I think this would be it right about here, brother. There we go. This is what I'm thinking for Oracle here. As soon as we resist at these tops, hold on. This would be, you know, for, I guess for day traders, I guess, right? So these would be a resistance, sorry, wow. Resist around here, and this would pull you back to validate your regression. This here. So let me get rid of that thing and this thing here. One more thing would be to say that the one thing that can prevent it from getting up here would be just this here. 217.37. Yeah, upside price action here, right? Then retrace. I can't tell you that we're going to come all the way back towards this 202 because we have a lot in the way right around these targets, anywhere between 211 to 211 to about 208. So if that's the case, that means that this 6 hour time frame may want to do that. What? Hold on. Is there going to be an announcement on Oracle here pretty soon? Guys, it feels like Oracle is going to get some kind of a mention here, and that would be 6 hour time frame would give you a 208. What's your daily ATR top? It's 212. Okay, yeah. So you have a zone. This would be your zone of resistance potentially today. If it does have that thrust, this is your first resistance for the day. Pull back the market from this area here and then continue towards the upside into the following day. It feels that okay. Remember, guys, it is saying that we would potentially get good news from JPP. This is 2 hours and 36 minutes to close your 6 hour time frame. This is your opening peekaboo, pull back 30 to 50% your prior bar, and then continue downside. Or this is your hammer candle 2, bullish engulfing on the prior bar, true green outside bar. It's buy formation. Try formation would be the bull flag. MSTR recovering fast as well. I would imagine so, man. I think the shift of the time, it's right around here. Your daily time frame. Yeah, bro. Give it. Yeah, give it some time. This Oracle is looking good. I guess for the immediate short term, we can just determine that real quick, right? Let me get rid of everything here. Let's see. We got news coming out. Devil Dog saying, are Oracle bears too pessimistic? Let's see. This analyst thinks the stock can rise 90%. Bro, let's go. That came, guys, that came out just recently. That's kind of new. Bro, let's go. Good find, man. Oracle upside 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute time frame. 4 minute time frame, 5 minute time frame validated. 10 validated. 15 minutes of upside. This puts you at a current ATR top of 202.71. Let me mark it out. Let me see where it is. Okay, short-term resistance at 202.08 to 202.34. Downside would be from the 15. Ooh, it might actually be only 15 minutes of downside. That would give you, oh my goodness. If that closes green like that, that would be only $1.10 retrace from the 20-minute time frame, opening around 202.08 to 202.20. That would give you 110 downside, so that would give you just about, man, so yeah, 201.01. It's suggesting a potential hourly double bottom or a 30-minute double bottom of sorts. Sorry, hourly or bi-hourly double bottom. Sorry, guys, entry conditions would, yeah, I guess they would be roughly around this position here, 201.04. Hold on. Let me get rid of all that stuff. Oh, man. Okay, 201.23. Wow, that thing just really ripped, didn't it? And I doubt this is going to happen, but to about $200 with 47 cents. These would potentially be your entry conditions. So resistance up here first, right? At these at this top side in the immediate short. Hold on. Come on, man. Draw it. Yeah, resistance roughly here. And then pull back to entry conditions would be right about here. 201.25. $200, 47 cents. Mind your 50%, and it's actually disclosing to you as oh wow, there is a focus. 201.01. There we go. So I would say this would be the criteria for entry. Let's get rid of this thing, and this would be the liquidity bottom. What time is it? Okay, the 30-minute, the hourly time frame SPX is coming to a close now. Let me see what the SPX is doing. Yeah, this would likely be upside here. Let me see. Yeah, guys, this, like, I really feel like this should, because this is a bear pennant, you know what I mean, but on a bullish setup. So this is kind of your regression here, right? Even something like this. So we're right at about that, you know, that this is already 80% the apex. It's already too close. I'm already not really liking that, right? But these would introduce to you the targets to the downside. So the largest area would be just about this. Introduce it to the area of breakdown, which could be I guess either this candle or the next candle. Yeah, 682. I have a 682.79 to 682.89. Those 10 cents, bro, they're notorious. If this practices the way that it should, guys, this bear pennant, then this would introduce 3 targets. That's the largest one. This is the largest one here. Following this would be the center of the triangle. That'd be that target, and then also your, you know, the area of breakdown, which we're thinking could be the next bar. If this continues to converge, I'm not gonna consider it any longer as a triangle. And this would be your target here for the actual breakdown. Just about like this. So this would potentially be the fake out, right? So this would show you that it's, oh, we're going bullish or whatever, right? So if I'm thinking that it's going to play the way that it's going to play, is that this false break, and then into a liquidity flush, which then introduces the entries of these areas here. So yeah, there might be another little pump here soon. You know what I'm saying? And these targets here would be, oh, there's the pump. There it is. Nice. Hold on. Yeah, that would be it there, huh? Here you go, guys. This is Oracle here. I just put it in the chat. Hold on. Let me see. I mean, it's close enough, but damn it. You guys could see this, right? Okay. I haven't had my monitors here for so long, I could finally see myself. Now I hate that I'm going to have to disconnect this damn thing soon. Okay, wow. Ooh. Let's see. That was okay. That was a really nice touch, man. I mean, 20207, this thing came up to 20209. Oh, okay, okay. Oh my goodness. Wait a second, wait a second. Yeah, it's still proving that resistance pretty good. And you know, from the SPY side, it's also showing you know, some of those targets that we said would be resistance. But I mean, remember guys that this target of 682.89 and the 680 piercing the 682.89 would mean that you would get to the true 6-hour top. But it's just that at local resistances, high of days, right? So these would, you know, probably retrace and then go. And coming back over here, guys, we are at resistance yet again. Oh my goodness. Wow, this this is really insane today, man. This is actually zigzagging like crazy. Oracle appears to be it appears to be respecting market dynamics, but it is also kind of a slave to what the SPY is doing. Look at this. coming up to the 682.89 resistance. What time is it? Okay, we still have 20 minutes to go. Man, that... Oh, man, it's like the bulls don't want to let it go. And meanwhile, this is what Oracle is doing. Let me see this on a larger time. Hold on. This, I mean, this is your macro formation. This looks great. But I guess we could really, I mean, let me see your 2 hour. That's bi-hourly's closing. Okay, in about 10 minutes. In about 10 minutes, Oracle is gonna start decompressing a bit. But I'm talking about roughly at like 201.64. It would need to break below 201.54 or 201. Sorry, it would need to break down below 201.43. This is the SPY right now. Sorry, guys. This is the SPY is dropping. Sorry, this is the SPY right now, and it resisted close enough from that 682.89. But I still think that this is pertinent to a potential 2 hour time frame increase, right? So yeah, I think this doesn't have too much downside to go. I think the SPY probably supports at around 682.43. And then the secondary target would be 682.25. I guess I kind of already had that target there. These not this one. It's these two here. I just put that on the 682.45 and the 682.20, 682.43 to 682.25. And I'm wondering if it really wants to grab. Oof, man, it's feeling like it wants to topple over here. Okay. Yeah, guys, just heads up. If there's any news here, this thing will probably rip to the upside. But for now, I think this is the resistance, and the 2 hour time frame has already capped out. The current ATR top would have been 684.40. You know, but it just I'm not sure if it can reach it with all this resistance here. There's a lot of resistance at this point, which is why I'm saying that this could be the only zone that could, you know, these areas here, that could be the only thing to prevent price action from continuing to its true top. Jeez, this thing is wild, guys. This is really wild. We have about 14 minutes to close that bi-hourly time. And what's funny is that now Oracle is it's not reacting. Yeah, now it really is not reacting at all. So it's doing exactly what we talked about earlier. Get the resistance here, completely fake it out, reclaim structure, and then bring it all the way down to the entry points, which would be 201.25, 201.01, and I don't know if the 50% is going to really make any difference here, but that would be 201.13. But man, did it actually follow through. That's insane because the SPY is trying to rip through this, but I mean, we're so close to closing that bi-hourly. I can't believe Beyond is doing that again, guys. What the heck? That's just crazy. Has everybody been on the sidelines? Have you guys been playing at all? I tell you this, I haven't played anything myself. Oh, man. So what does that mean for the bi-hourly on this? Are we, this is a 10-minute? Okay. I think the bi-hourly retracing to its decompressing to the 50% on Oracle, it really is. It's just about 3 minutes early. I think it's still within the average. Man, which means that it can reach a resistance and then come back down and still close red and a red inside bar. And that, man, that was a little bit over that 682.89. The SPY resists and now just reached around 682.60. Back up towards the 682.72. And I wonder if it's going to start validating resistances now. For the and then remember, guys, that I'm talking about probable entries. I think it just wants to backtest the broken resistance. I think that's all that it is. Right about. Man, I gotta admit, we really could benefit from a 681.65, but I was thinking to start gaining some type of exposure at 682.25, 682.43. As this is already so close to, the closer we get to the Fed, I believe that the more the price is going to run into them. Let's see. Man, what crazy price action, guys. And that's, you know what? I'm actually curious now. Let me see that daily. We're at 28.27 million. How the heck is this moving that hard with only 28.27 million? Your prior day on the SPY, that's 49.2 million. And look at this. And we're at 26. I mean, for real, dude. The size of this candle is comparable to this one right here, and this one has around just about 72 million. And this, look at that. Talk about, I mean, major flushing of options, man. $124. Wow. And it's on a Marabazoo too. It's hard to trust, man. I mean, the upside is the upside, right? But it's hard to trust this. It really is hard to trust what it's doing. I wonder if they're going to flush everybody out just slightly at the high of the prior day. Like 683.55, maybe 683.37-ish, right around there. This truly is something else. And it just feels like it's just 682. I mean, it's at 682.89, man. It's still resisting this. Okay, bi-hourly time frame. Here we go. This is around 7 minutes. This is the time that it should be decompressing. And as far as Oracle, yeah, it's still trying to do that thing. Crazy how these things would behave like that, man. Yeah, team. So if there's anything to gather, right, I was mentioning to you yesterday that maybe stay cash, right, and observe how price action moves on Fed days, you know, and this, I guess, if there was anything to gain, was to see how this moved today, specifically on the SPY, right? I mean, very, very low volume. I mean, guys, the formation here is in layers of not good. This is usually, guys, this is usually very bearish. You know? Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Jen. So, I mean, this is very, very typical for downside incoming. I mean, this convergence here, all this is so much pressure being accumulated. Five minutes to close the bi-hourly time. Wow, there was a six. What is that? 683 flat was a daily gap here. I don't think we got that exact. 682.99. That's thought Zeus said that last night. Eagle. But he didn't find any credible sources behind it about Powell resigning. Do you by chance have any links, or of anyone at least that could be credible mentioning it? Because I know by now the rumor's got to be spreading and spreading and spreading everywhere. Man, I will say, guys, that at the close of this hour here, if this thing continues upward, it would be a very rare breakout, or it would just be your liquidity grab before a failure. Similarly to what this did. It was just a false break. Let's see. My thesis is him resigning before the market dumps going into next year. Yeah, people have been speculating that too, right? Like to blame it on Trump. Leave it on him. Like he's the reason why it jumped. Or he forced me out. See, the market's jumped because he forced me out. He made the wrong move. Oh, dude, it could be so many random, ridiculous things. Man, it's. I mean, I see the movement in the market, but the movement is really just like spike up and then comes right back to the bottom. Spike up and then comes right back to the bottom. It's making you feel all anxious, like it's crazy. It's not doing anything at an incredible rate. That. And then bam! And then bam! And it like all fast, like trying to get you to act. See what I mean? That's let me know how you do that. I'm sorry, let me know how you do with that. Because I have a few decades of where I think the fractal is sitting in. And I have a few decades of where the fractal is sitting in, not on the SPX, to act like the SPX, which would be the underlying reason. You know what I mean? But let me know how that's coming out for you. Yeah, this is crazy, guys. It's just like you get so faked out on this. It's insane. Like how many candles has just been going over and over and over this little range here? It's crazy. Oh my goodness. Like full bar, spinning top, full bar, spinning top, full bar. Would this be a spinning top too? Man. Oh, what time is it? Oh, got it. This is the 2 hour close now. Yeah, and that's what I was saying, is that I would be really surprised if this thing. I mean, it could still do it, right? I'm just saying that I would be really surprised if it broke towards the upside on this really bearish formation. But there you go. Here's the zone number 1 that we talked about, right? 682.45. Here's your first bounce. And then I was thinking further downside to 682.25. Now failing the 682.25 would I really think this thing would benefit somewhere down here. 681.65, 681.48. Yeah, take your time with it, brother, of course. Absolutely, man. Yeah, something makes me feel that it might want to. Yeah, I could be wrong, but it might want to fail this for sure too. There we go. Oh my goodness. So yeah, closing any small time frame here below that validates your lower bound. And it would still be a bit of a lower target. Heads up on this. I'm gonna call this a soft support now. And I don't know why in the world it would do this, but there is the probable retouch of your original entry. Let's just see how that goes. And as far as Oracle, I mean, wow. 201.41, we're expecting a 201.25. I guess we're coming up to resistances, but that would be super silly if it just continued from here. It doesn't feel like that should be it. Chronosis is now out, my brother. Chronosis 1. I shall share with you. Oh my goodness. Getting an itch on the ear. Here it is, buddy. Okay, wow. There we go. Now it's getting that follow through. That's about the most sure thing I've seen all morning. That continuation to the downside. I mean, for real, man. Wow. Almost there, man. It might bounce one more time. Ooh, nice. And all, yeah, this is also the spy team. Check it out. Wow. Yeah, that would be it. This is one of the targets, right? 201.25 acquired. The liquid bottom would be $200.47, but it could be stopped at around 201.01. $126. Wow, man. Crazy times here. I want to say that there's still validations of resistance that it's doing here, guys, but I mean, this technically is an area of entry. The SPY also retraced, but it is retracing to a resistance. Check it out. That right in here. Very interesting. Jeez, man. Yeah, there's a lot of play here. I guess if you caught that on Oracle, then that's great. But all this upside and downside is it's still making me doubt it a little. I mean, mathematics are suggesting in here, guys. That's about as far as I can go. You know, just to tell you that we are within entry conditions with a potential liquid bottom. You know, but from there, we're still at the mercy of the markets. Wow. Okay. And this is the SPY here, guys. Still looks like it's headed for that bottom side. Oh my goodness, man. We still have time, guys. Yeah, we definitely still have time to do further damage. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Also affecting Oracle. Yeah, the SPY is still pushing down on that. Oh man, yeah, we're at a bottom there too though. Team, I want to remind you, don't let this link for the scalpers market expire, right guys? This is it's a dual segment 14-week program with me specifically for this short-term trading. We're talking about the bear edition and the bull edition. We're going to start with the bears first, guys, for 7 weeks. And then we're going to do the bulls for 7 weeks. There we go. SPY dropping now. Come on, man. You're still peekabooing. Ooh, man. There it is. So far, we have a great turnout, team. And for those of you that already got it, guys, just wait up for the email, right? You're going to be receiving the link and everything to get you in for the roll. Oh, man. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Man, so jiggly here. As far as Oracle is concerned, guys, I mean, if you picked up your position here, I think you're okay. Right in around 18 minutes, there could be in around 18 minutes the bottom may have been found, and there could be the retrace towards the upside on an SPX hourly. But the SPX is doing, I mean, look at the SPY, man, come on. If you're gaining entry in these areas, guys, please remember that this is a soft support. So you got to, these would be, for me, personally, soft entries. Right in here. Because if we have further downside in this, then you guys already know the true area of demand, but these would be soft entries just in case this is the bottom. You know what I mean? So not bad is yeah, just protect yourself here, okay? Bear just a soft entry just in case this is the bottom, right? But then, yeah, within scalps, oh my goodness, man, you would have already made a gigantic gain there. Yeah, for BTC, brother, I want to say that today, I would say that either, we already reached kind of that 83,008. I had an 81 to 82,002, right? But I will tell you that I think that the low may be found. I think the low may be in here either today or tomorrow. Yeah, if we have a further, the further downside for me is around 81,164. But if it just can't do it, then the secondary downside for me would have been just 83,165. So the 83,165, that could have been the lowest low that I could have thought of it going. But we did reach an 83,008, so that's fair enough there, man. We may be at the higher low here already. This could be the low of the month, and then also, which means that recovery for the SPY and SPX would probably be around now. seeing how Bitcoin is reacting too. It was a good observation here. So Bitcoin reacting positively, maybe the broader market's reacting positively too. MSCR is also doing it. Okay, good. Yeah, so I think the lows may be in right now, guys. Just a little bit of volatility coming in around 15 minutes due to the closure of the hourly SPX. But, you know, the lows may very well be in. But never just trust that, guys. Please protect yourselves, right? In case I mean, whatever is cheap could also be cheaper. It could always be cheaper, you know? But yeah, team. So guys, I need to head over to my son's school. He's back to school and he's had a pretty okay day so far. So I'm crossing my fingers here that we're going to get by the end of this week, our new, you know, the new, assistant for him, dedicated to him only. But, guys, yeah, so this is incredible news, man, receiving this. But, guys, should you have any questions, reach out to me, right? Make sure to take advantage of that scalpers market, man. We're gonna go through that. We're gonna rampage through that stuff, and learn how to do the short term properly. Okay, guys. But yeah, with that said, team, I'm gonna catch you later. Financial, you got it, buddy? You good? And guys, I'm just gonna be around with him sitting, right? I'm not gonna necessarily be playing with him. I'm just gonna be present, right? So if anything, reach out to me, guys. Okay. I love you, team. And we'll talk to you here pretty soon, okay? Take care, team.